Let's talk about Unit 1. There are 3 assignments and there's a reading assignment. So here's, I think, a good process for you to follow every time you engage a unit. So when you click on Unit 1, the first option for you to click on is Learning Goals. There are 2 of them. The first learning goal is getting to know each other through the process of introductions, hence the introduction video assignment. The second learning goal is begin to gain awareness of how the body communicates through movement and gesture. Gee, can you figure out what that one's about? What I'd really like for you to start doing is to start to understand exactly how your body communicates. How do you move your hands? Why? What do the gestures that you habitually perform, what do they mean? Where do they come from? Do you see your parents doing the same sorts of gestures? Do you think that they're hereditary? Do you think that they're funny or odd or strange? What does this mean, right? All body language is 94 to 95% of your communication. Yes, we speak in words and sentences, we make utterances and sounds, but most of the communicating that we do is through our bodies, through our facial gestures, through the sounds that we make while we're speaking, eye contact, all kinds of things. It is extremely important that you gain a sense and understanding of your own so that you become a better speaker with more control, with more confidence, and with more nuance to the ways in which you perform yourself. So after you hit the learning goals and after you familiarize yourself with them, we're going to assign our first one, which is the introductory video assignment. Now, this assignment, I want you to stand. I don't care what sort of camera that you use. If you use a built-in camera in your laptop, make sure that when you are standing that you're in a good position so that we capture all of you, right? I don't want to see just your head. I don't want to see just your head and shoulders. I would like to see all of you. I really want to get a sense of how it is that you move in the world. And so the purpose of this assignment is to introduce yourself to me and your fellow classmates. I have 6 particular questions that I want you to answer, in addition to you introducing yourself using your full name and telling us something interesting about yourself that you consider to be interesting, that is. You will upload your first assignment, your intro video, into the discussion board, which I'm going to now. The discussion board clearly says Unit 1 assignments. When you click on this, there will be an immediate link to the intro video assignment. I ask you to put it there, and it's pretty self-explanatory after that. Your second assignment of Unit 1 is a read aloud. Now, read alouds you may think is kind of strange, but read alouds allow you to read text out loud and for me to get a sense of exactly how it is that you enunciate words, how you pronounce particular words, how your sentence flow seems, the kind of rhythm in which you speak with, just the way that you operate vocally. It's an important thing. If you don't read text well, you will probably have more trouble speaking, at least to groups, right? In your professional life, it is very, very likely that at some point in a meeting or in a presentation, you will have to read directly from a page. If you are a poor oral reader with text, you'll lose your audience and quickly, and nobody ever wants that. So I really have these exercises to allow you to get a little bit more practice reading text, keeping eye contact, and being able to engage an audience even though you have paper or a book in front of your face. Your second assignment, you can find the due dates for all of your assignments in the calendar section, and you can actually, I think I've set up the calendar section so that it sort of sends reminders and it shows up on the front page, so you hopefully won't be able to forget or overlook any of the assignments. Read aloud, I ask you to use the software that's on D2L. It allows you to record orally for 1 minute. So whatever you choose to read aloud, which by the way, in this assignment, I've given you the option of reading anything that you're interested in. I only want you to read it for 1 minute, and that's all you have to upload. And that also goes in the discussion board under Unit 1, and it says Read Aloud Assignment 1. Please upload it there. For your third and final assignment for Section 1, or I'm sorry, Unit 1, I ask you to do a writing assignment that analyzes your body language. You may think that this is a really easy assignment, but a body language analysis involves you thinking about the ways that you move, and it also involves you asking people that you are close to about the ways that you move. Now, you may think that that's a little strange, and maybe it is, But trust me, it's very, very easy for people who know you very well to tell you exactly what it is that you do, that you always do, that they think is weird about what you do, or that they think is enjoyable, funny, or effective. So I'm really asking you to sort of investigate the ways in which you move through the world and then analyze it. Why do you think you move that way? What is it from your family that you believe all the people in your family move that way? For example, I learned through a conversation many years ago that the way I sort of whip my hand around, but that my mother does it the same way, right? Now, did I learn this from her? Maybe. Maybe it's genetic, maybe it's both of those things, right? But in a body language analysis, that's one of the things that I may discuss. Another thing I might discuss is why I love to talk with my hands, or why I feel that it seems to be a part of the way that I move, right? And I'm not looking for, you know, a psychiatric in-depth analysis where you become as deep as the, you know, the blue sea. But I'm just asking you to investigate, does your family move the way you do? Where did you pick things up, if you know or if you remember? What do you think has greatly influenced the way that you walk, or the way that you do hand signals of some kind, or the way that you roll your eyes, or the way that your face reacts to certain people or certain things? So just give it general thought. I want you to write that. I think I've asked you for 1 page, single-spaced. Please spell check and proofread your writing, because the more mistakes that there are, the more points that you will lose, and you don't want to lose any points. Again, before every assignment that you turn in, upload, or put into a discussion board, there is a rubric. I urge you to check out that rubric so that you can make sure that you've you know, dotted all your I's and crossed all your T's, especially the ones that I'm looking for, so that you can turn in the best work possible. Thank you. It's been a pleasure spending Unit 1 with you, and I look forward to more exciting and interesting work in Unit 2.